Why do I feel unlucky? Oh no. Why do I feel unlucky? Oh no. I miss my parents. I have so many questions. They're the only ones that would have the answers. I feel lost, silence, leaked, stolen, raw, war, war. Cats are healing, and they follow me still. Did you really get 2 kittens? In honor of me. I'm feeling unlucky in broken mirrors. I'm feeling unlucky, a black cat just crossed me. You left me when I left you. So no, you cannot have my heart. Cause I remember when you tore that shit apart. So goodbye, my unintended. Thank you for never pretending. You make me feel lucky. You listening to me when I'm fussing and cussing, and I made you feel scared. Who knew? I make you feel scared. Bring the group. The sprinklers went off and I opened my umbrella. Broke a few mirrors. Stray cats brought a few fellas. I'm unlucky as fuck with something. I'm stellar. Transferring energy makes me uneasy. Below 65 degrees and I'm freezing. I need more, you know. I'm greedy. But you can't break me. June 6, 2022. This what it Mr. Magic Man. Jizzy Jake, I love you.
I'm needing a single and my new releases. Happy Friday. 13. I'm Kalisha. Nice to meet you. What if I kiss you? What if you kiss me? What if I kiss you? Would you kiss me? What if you kiss me? Would I kiss you? What if I kiss you? Would you kiss me? What if I kiss you? What if I kissed you? What if I licked you? What if I loved you? What if I trusted you? Trusted? Can I trust you? Can you trust me? Do you trust me? Do you trust me?
Once a month, I'm gonna like one of your friends on Instagram. Once a month, I bleed with no hesitation.
I wanna celebrate this leather love. Leather love.
I wanna celebrate
leather
this
love.
leather love.
Love.
Leather love.
Hey love.
Leather love.
Let's celebrate this leather love.
Hey love.
Till we
Let's
need
celebrate
cause.
this leather love.
I ain't with
Till
freak
we need
stuff.
cause. I ain't with freak stuff.
Let's celebrate this leather love. Leather love.
Let's celebrate this leather love. Leather love. Leather love. 3 years. 3 years.
Strands of leather.
3.
Like a whip.
Strands of leather. Like a whip.
Leather love. Leather love. Leather love.
Leather love. Leather love. Leather love.
All my pajamas are not leather because I sleep in Chanel Essence. But my leather love is present. I went the whip, sip the sip, got a grip, I'll hide it deep. I got this leather love. 3 years celebrating the same day. But I never got it. It's a magic trick. So it's faux leather, shout out to Peter. After we fuck, can I get a pita? An apple a day keeps me up. Apple in your mouth, make it shut up. I got this leather love, leather love, leather love. In many ways, abstract love. I need heaven. Why? Do you carry a wife? I know you take out the trash. Can you still sweep? Can you still knock? If I gave you a key, would you lock it? Can you guess what's next? What's on my list? Leather love 2025. You're my leather love. Happy Father's Day. In advance, June 17th is when we lash the curves open to me to strong. I'm not just asking questions, but do you like it, blindness? This I leather love, love, love. This I leather love, love, love. Do you remember the time? Do you get it, my love? All this is for me. All this is for you. You took for me the beginning. What's the beginning for you? You took from me the beginning. What did you lose?
Dear Poppy, 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 dear Poppy, 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 dear Poppy, dear Poppy, dear Poppy, dear Poppy, Poppy, Poppy.
What do you want from me? What do you want?
Okay, this one is for me, it's not for you. I'll give you one, I give me one, I get one, you get one, I get two, you still get one, you still ain't come this for me. Cause I was born on Friday. I was born October 10th, but it was on Friday, 1986. I was born on Friday. Go talk to Venus about it, I told her, that's her tagline. I talk to Venus daily. She really is love, beauty, harmony, luxury, and ruled by the Roman goddess of love. Let's have a romantic date, celebrate, and enjoy activities all day. This might be for you, but this is for me. It's all about me, hey, baby. That was fun for you, but this is fun for me. Cause I was born on a Friday, October the 10th, 86, no room for no remix, no room for no Kleenex, no tissue. No more freak Nick, no more freak outs. I was born on a Friday, but definitely not last night. I wasn't born yesterday. This is not for you. This is all about me. Pour me your drink and roll me some fucking treat. Am I really your water? Come and drink me. I purify me. Let me purify you. Let me feed you some golden kiwis. That's the fruit you need to eat. Fruit, let me be your fruit. I can be your pineapple. I could be your mango. I can be strawberries, blueberries. Don't forget the apple. But this ain't for me. This is for you. And you on your worst day. And you on your best day. And you on a holiday. And you on a tour days. This for you. But this one for me. This pack of kiwis is mine, but I share with you. It's all about me, me. But I share with you. This one's all for me, but I can't wait for you.
Pyramids king, Pyramid scheme. Did you hear? Was that? I'm gonna find that audio because I remember doing self-endorsement collection for my birthday, and I did like a fashion video. My homegirl came over, did the video for me, and I found this audio and I put it on repeat, and that was like the beginning of the infection era. I could now look back and be like, oh yeah, that's when it went into my work. But the video was insane. But the audio was even more insane because the audio I had found on my computer, and it was like I was going through my hard drive of like old music, old files, like what the heck is on here? What do I have? 3 hard drives, 3 terabytes of hard drives of. Like one day I was just like, what the fuck is on here? So I sat on the computer and just kind of opened the files, and over time I've gotten really, really good about like labeling stuff and stuff like that. So it don't take me too long to figure out like what is this and where did this go? What was I working on? They're pretty like a file is a project, like the whole file, and they'll break down from there. But anyway, I had found that recording of I'm gonna play it next, and it was just like crazy, like I want to suck your dick on the tape, but you ain't on that tip. I think I had said something like that, and I have no idea. Like I just used it, so I think that still kind of applies to this feeling I have for you. I have to go back and be like, okay, yeah, but I still want to suck your dick on the table, but I'm feeling. I don't know why you want me, to be honest. Like, I know you're talking to me, and I know I'm talking to you, and I know we're talking to each other. But sometimes I really sit back and be like, why, out of all the fucking people in this world, do you want somebody? Because sometimes I don't feel lucky. Like, sometimes I don't. I break stuff. Weird stuff happens around me. I see stuff. I'm a very strange character. And to invite that into your life, you're such a big life, that's really scary, because I'm not trying to fuck nothing up. Like, I really genuinely don't want to fuck shit up. I have no, like, for nobody. Like, I genuinely want my own life to be peaceful, want to work on my own projects, but life is not always a straight path. But because I'm alone, I have a daughter, I pretty much have a very simple path right now. But I guess I wrote, and the feeling I'm feeling, getting back of like reading my writing is just very like unlucky feeling, and I'm scared, but I put it out there because I'm superstitious, and I still have to like look at the dates. I looked at the calendar and I was like, oh, so as I said, June 17th is done. That is Leather Love, and then Father's Day is done, and that's just simple, like, it's Happy Father's Day, like, to all the daddies. Happy Father's Day to all the daddies. But so this is just a different part of Friday 13th that I came up with, that I was like, I have some other stuff that I'm working on, but it just wasn't as fitting to right now. When I saw Friday the 13th, I was like, oh, I gotta fill in the gap, because this is perfect. I love stuff that's just not normal, I guess. All right, let's go.
You did what? What'd you do? You did what? What'd you do? You did what? What the fuck did you do?
Let me feel Let me feel some golden kiwi. Let me feel some golden kiwi. Let me
I'm feeling freaky, like it's Friday, but it's Sunday. Can you fuck me, like it's Mother's Day? I'm feeling freaky, like it's Friday, but it's Monday, 13. I'm feeling freaky, like it's Friday, but it's Doomsday. Everyone's destiny. I'm gonna love you until doomsday, until my last breath. I'm gonna love you through every war family in my life. I'm gonna love you on my high horse. There's nothing left. I'm gonna love you till judgment day. Not even the apocalypse to make me love you less. Follow suit, Mr. Worldstar. I see you, Mr. Worldstar. I tried to reboot, but there you are, Mr. Worldstar. How are you really the part, Mr. Worldstar? I only opened Pandora's box because someone twisted my arm. So now, this is your box. Mr. Worldstar, Mr. Worldstar, I noticed you're one of 4 tab bars, Mr. Worldstar. How in the world do I really know who you are? My suspicions are too bizarre. Mr. Worldstar, Mr. Worldstar, I made a graph, I made a chart, I made a map, directions to my heart. Mr. Worldstar, tried to restart, but it won't depart. Mr. Worldstar, can you talk to God? Because I'm scared too.
never taken a bean. I'm naturally trippy. Do you naturally miss me? Cause I'm kinda needy, kinda greedy. I'm very picky. I need my kitties and yeah, I need it sticky and juicy. I know you're busy, but do you find me pretty? I just want you to slide in with his lips. Let me feed you some golden kiwis. Let me feed you some golden kiwis. I think you're where I want to be.
You still having fun with it? Baby, I'm high. Baby, I'm high.
Baby, stop.
Baby, I'm hot.
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 You said shape shift.
In red, white, red. Why don't you come again? I'll take I need a new single and my new releases. Happy Friday, the 13th. I'm Kalisha. Thanks so much.
My daughter model on the cover art. I just want a 3D tattoo so you can see the love in my heart.
Can we hotbox in the TP like some Rastafarian hippies? Can we lay in the landscape in the Philippines? I've never taken a bean. I'm naturally trippy. Do you naturally miss me? Cause I'm kinda needy, kinda greedy. I'm very picky. I need my kitties and juicy. I need it sticky and drippy. I know you're pretty busy, but do you find me pretty? I just want you to slide in my slippery. Let me feed you some golden kiwis. 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 Let me feed you some golden kiwis.
Having basic knowledge on technology is a basic core to education now.
I'm doing some training for school or for work. A brief history. When the public education system first began, children who were differently abled were seen as burdens in many ways. Both educators and society as a whole had a hard time understanding if and how children with disabilities would learn, much less how to teach them along with their peers. As a result, children with disabilities were rarely accepted into public schools until the Federal Education of All Handicapped Children Act was passed in 1975. However, the law didn't expressly tell states and schools how to get engaged with them over the feeling of these children would be separated from the general student population. The belief at the time was that doing so would avoid added stress on the teachers and cause less intrusion on the learning environment of their peers. However, the educational community gained a deeper understanding of how children learn. Viewpoints about education of children with disabilities began to shift. The 1990s, the American with Disabilities Act, ADA, was passed, which ensured equal access and treatment for people with disabilities. With the ADA and the EHA laws in place, the educational system began to rethink plans for educating children with disabilities, separating from their peers. The result became the inclusion approach, which involves doing what is necessary to support differently abled children within the mainstream learning environment. However, this had not come without its challenges, especially given the history of inclusion. The anti-inclusion argument. There are views that oppose inclusion in school-age programs. The main view against it, based on outdated ideas and stereotypes about children with disabilities and what they need to learn. Many people, including educators, believe for a long time that placing different abled children with typically developing children would hinder their peers' learning and growth. The laws created to protect children with disabilities said they should be guaranteed an education that is not only accessible but also free, appropriate, timely, non-discriminatory, meaningful, measurable, and provide in the least restrictive setting. However, many educators and members of society felt meeting these requirements would mean the amount of time and support needed to do so for take away from the other children in the learning environment. In addition, because these guidelines were not specific, it was difficult to know how meeting them would look in a school environment. Another factor to consider is whether or not a school is able to financially support any additional needs inclusion might require. The pro-inclusion argument. In contrast, viewpoints and inclusion support the idea that each other of us, including educators and students, benefit from interacting with different kinds of people. In addition, teaching children varying abilities in the same learning environment also pushes teachers to think outside the box and the new teaching techniques. This creates stronger, more competent teachers, which is beneficial to all learners. As every child learns in their own unique way, as teachers learn to tailor their instruction for inclusion, many of these learning approaches will also help children who are not considered differently able to thrive academically as well. Another, and perhaps the biggest benefit of conclusion is to allow children with disabilities to be challenged in their learning in ways they would not be challenged if separated. When separated, the focus tends to be more on managing their disability rather than on providing engaging opportunities for learning. When children with disabilities learn alongside their peers, they have a chance to make a greater academic progress. In addition, this also encourages special education teachers and classroom teachers to collaborate and find the best to support differently abled children in the mainstream learning environment. Additional benefits include friendship skills, peer models, problem-solving skills, positive self-image, respect for others. These benefits also flow down to families and other teachers, showing everyone how to better value differences in our own world and society. But what does inclusion look like? Inclusion is a beneficial approach to learning for all children, not just those who are differently abled. However, just as we read in the anti-inclusion argument, one of the biggest hurdles to implementing inclusion successfully is creating inclusive learning environments in the classroom. Let's first examine the basic elements of success inclusion. Then later, we'll look more closely at specific accommodations and modifications that support inclusion in the general classroom setting. The 3 R's. The inclusive network shares that any inclusive environment should include the 3 R's. Respect, relationships, and responsibility.
I want to be me. 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 I want to. Sometimes it's just about respect. Each child is identified by name and their individual talents, personalities, and strengths. Children are viewed as people and not just by a disability or a number.
Ayo, ayo, oh, 1, 2, 3, go. Ayo, ayo, ayo. 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 Ayo, I don't. I doubt it. Who's not to doubt it? Who's not to doubt it? Who's not to? Ayo, ayo, ayo. 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 sing a song. Ayo, ayo, ayo. 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 I know, I know, I know. I know, I know, I know. I know, I know, I know. I know. Ayo, ayo, ayo. Ooh, ooh. Ayo, ayo, ayo. Ooh, ooh. Ayo, ayo, ayo. Alecita, ayo, ayo, ayo. Alecita, Alecita, ay, 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 Alecita, pi, pi, Alecita, pi, pi, Alecita, pi, pi, Alecita, pi, pi, Alecita, si, si, Alecita, si, si, Alecita, si, si, Alecita, si, si, si. Uno, dos, tres. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, 10. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, 10. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. A1, 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 A1. C, E. Okay. Uno, dos, 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 three, three, dos, dos, three, three, dos, dos, beep, beep, dos, dos, three, three, dos, three, cuatro, cinco, seis, 0, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Little Paw Patrol, Little Paw Patrol, Little Paw Patrol, Little Paw Patrol, Little Paw, Little Sky, 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 Little Everest, 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 Everest. Everest the snow pup, snow pup. She loves snow, she loves snow. Chase, chase, chase. He loves on the case. He loves, he's chase, he's chase. He loves chasing on the case. And he loves, we're ready to duty. When that's it, we could start again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 10. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Mr. Sun is coming, and Mr. Cloud is coming. He's really blue. We have white clouds, they're white and fluffy. White and fluffy are good to start again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10. 7, 1, 1, 7, 7, 1, 1, 7, 7, 1, 1 7 7 1 1 1 7 7. It's 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 8 for 9 for 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 70 80 90 21 22 23 23 24 25 26 6 27 27 28 8 8. How we cut it now? How we do the letters? 14 6 L. We are done. Say bye. Say bye. Say bye. Say bye. Say bye. I'll see you tomorrow. Here it says, I'm gonna hate you there. You're gonna see you again.
Oh, relationships. Genuine connection creates a meaningful relationship, learning environments that support children feeling heard and accepted. Support the relationships needed to help children thrive and succeed in their learning. Regardless of any particular status or ability, the needs of the learner gathered through that connection and relationship should determine the decision educators make about how to teach the children. Responsibility. With strong connections and genuine relationships firmly in place, the responsibility for supporting all children learning becomes shared between educators, families, and the children. The general education classroom becomes the first stop for all children rather than a separation, and collaboration becomes complacent in a common place.
What's the matter? Where are you? I'm sorry. I just want to lay down. I want to lay down. Hold on a second. Let's go. Cress, stay with me. Cress, come on, bus.
Let's view Baltimore Central. I need that bus right now. 218 West 82nd Street. Possible overdose.
I'm Phil Pulse. And we're looking at Oxy. Everything Narcan. Cress? Hey, Cress? Hey, I need you to stay with me, Cress, okay? Stay with me.
Like all this shit, I want to really just go to the grocery store with you and cook your dinner, like for real. But you ain't on that tip right now. You need your time. You need to work out something in your brain. Not really sure what you got in your heart. You don't know. I do know you will come for me when you're ready. So right now, I don't know if you're ready or if you just want to fuck. Either way, I'm down. So what's up? I'll see you in 10 minutes. Hello? I'm kind of irritated right now, but what's up?
I wanna be there to see the
Now
good
I'm just
life.
letting you know because you
I
asked
wanna be there to
and you
see
already know
the
that
good
well.
life. I wanna be there to
assume
see
that I'm
the
always
good
going to be
life.
happy when I hear from you.
Never
Don't take
know.
it personal.
Not
It's not
be your
you.
wife.
It's what
I
I'm
wanna
going
be
through,
there to
but
see
you're not in my
the
life.
good life.
You don't know that. So
I
that's what
wanna
I'm
be
telling
there
you
to
right now.
see the good life.
I'm irritated.
I wanna be
It's
there
not
to
you.
see the good life.
It's all over.
Never know. Not be your wife. I wanna be there to see the good life.
Wait.
I wanna be there to see the good life.
I want to see
I
you.
wanna be there to see the
Don't
good
say
life.
I'm in a bad
Never
mood
know.
and I'm not gonna basically
Not be
fuck.
your
So
wife.
that's rude as fuck
You
because that's
think
what you
you
just
fine.
did. Because that's all we do. That's all we got
Sit
right
in
now.
the
That's what we're really building
sunshine.
off of. And you're trying to make a decision
Sipping
if you like me or not.
glass
But you know
wine.
you like me. You're trying to make a decision
Watching
if you
just
want
the
to leave your current
time.
situation for something better. But you
In the
don't know it's
time
better
of
because
the
now
deep
you're feeling with
time.
that and you're trying to deal with that. I I like you. I want to see you. I want to be with you. I want to grow with you. I want to cook for you. I want to massage your back. I want to tell you you're beautiful. I want to love on you. I want to kiss you. I want to fuck you sometimes. I'll probably suck your dick under the desk. Like all that shit. I want to really just go to the grocery store with you and cook your dinner. Like, for real. But you ain't on that tip right now. You need your time. You need to work out something in your brain. Not really sure if what you got in your heart. You don't know. I do know you will come for me when you're ready. So right now, I don't know if you're ready or if you just want to fuck. Either way, I'm down. So, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I see you in 10 minutes. Hello?
I swear, there better be God knocking on my door like that. Jesus is calling. Let's go answer that. Alright. I'm kind of annoyed right now, but it's okay. Today is Monday, June 9th, 2025. It is 7:23 a.m. So I have to do this pretty quick. I did this recording already, so I have to try to paraphrase it as much as I can to get through the point, because really, in all reality, it's just I was probably meant to do it over. So I'm finishing up this Friday the 13th album, and I'm going over who, what, when, where, why, a lot of ways, and compiling, I think, just ideas and common factors. Just call it a mood board if you like. But Friday the 13th is always been an interesting day to me. I was born on a Friday. I was born October 10th. But Friday 13th is just like, you know, one of those days. Like, everybody knows it's like one of those odd, strange days. As far as my knowledge goes, there's only one Friday 13th in 2025. It's in June. So when I looked up redoing my calendar, and of course I was writing my albums on there, I was like, holy fucking, I was like, there is Friday 13th like 2 days prior to Father's Day. And I was just like, okay, wait, Father's Day, June 17th. Why did these days sound so familiar? And lo and behold, Google popped up and was like, do you remember this day? And I was just like, what? So I do a real quick deep dive on my hard drive again and look at my history of last year and the year before. And then I remember the whole reason I was doing this in the first place, because I was communicating through music and talk to me through music. It was just like the whole reason was like, I'm talking to Drake through music. So I pretty much have taken it to a whole nother level of delusional hallucinations, illusions, imaginations. I've gone beyond probably anybody's imagination, even my own, of now the desire to meet him. But when I look back at certain days, I'm like, no, certain things happen on certain days. So the day that I had a conversation with him was Friday the 13th, 2022. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's what I feel like the date is, because I keep going back and I'm like, I'm looking at all the footage and I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. But if it is, let's go with it. But then that's not even the date that I actually like focus on. We dropped our albums June 17th, 2022. And that's the date that I end up celebrating when I did a whole bunch of other stuff. And the following year, it was like, you know, I was already celebrating 1 year anniversary, and I did a love spell. And then I did 40 grams of cotton, which was like, I think 2 year anniversary. So now we're on technically our 3 year anniversary. And I was just like, is this, you know what? If I'm just that delusional, let's go with it. So this is our 3rd year anniversary. Leather is only appropriate. And then it got me thinking, like, what is there anything significant on like Friday 13th, or this day, because my Jesus column book is literally the month. It's the month and the day. There's no year, and there's no like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's the month and the date. So you can look up any day, and it could happen to fall on any day. But if I'm doing Friday the 13th in June, it doesn't know that 13th. It doesn't know it's a Friday. So like when I go to the page, it's June 13th. It doesn't know that it's a Friday. But Jesus is calling. So we need to answer, and we need to figure out what he got going on. Because I feel like when I read this book, it is literally handing me the business. So we're actually going to go through a couple dates, because I feel like there's a lot of stuff in here, and I'm just going to go with it. Okay. So this is June 13th. I'm creating something new in you, a bubbling spring of joy that spills over in others' lives. Do not mistake this joy for your own or try to take credit for it in any way. Instead, watch it in delight as my spirit flows through you to bless others. Let yourself become a reservoir of the Spirit's fruit. Your part is to live close to me, open to all that I am doing in you. Don't try to control the streaming of my spirit through you. Just keep focusing on me as we walk through this day together, enjoying my presence which permeates you with love, joy, and peace. So the scriptures: the wind blows wherever it pleases. You hear its sound, but you cannot tell where it comes from or where it's going. So it's with everyone born of spirit. John 3:8. I guide you in the way of wisdom and lead you along straight paths. When you walk, your steps will not be hampered, and when you run, you will not stumble. Proverbs 4:11-12. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Against such things there is no law. Galatians 5:22-23. So the idea of fruits is really big with me. I did a whole section kind of like fruit. I am fruit. I produce fruits. I attract fruit. Sometimes fruit goes bad. But nonetheless, it's Friday the 13th. This is June. And it just says, let yourself become a reservoir of the Spirit's fruit. So I'm the fruit. You're the reservoir. You receive my fruit. And when the wind blows, which is going to blow on Father's Day and June 17th, you hear it sound, but you cannot tell where it comes from or where I'm going. So with everyone is born a spirit. All right, so that was 7 minutes. So let's wrap up to, that was today. I'm going to post this on June Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th is our anniversary original. So let's just have chuckles together, because I don't know if I've ever done this date. I've done several dates, but these dates always come back around. So I'm looking for May 13th. So it doesn't know what year it is. It doesn't know what day it is. It just knows month and date. That's it. So we're May 15th. No, May 13th. Sorry. May 15th. I did one for May 15th. That's what it was. All right. May 13th. Thank me in the midst of the crucible. When things seem all wrong, look for growth opportunities. Especially look for areas where you need to let go, leaving your cares in my able hands. Do you trust me to orchestrate your life events as I choose, or are you still trying to make things going according to your will? If you keep trying to carry out your intentions while I am leading you in another direction, you defy your desires. Be on the lookout for what I am doing in your life. worship me by living close to me, thanking me in all circumstances. That is, that's deep right there. All right, May 13th. Humble yourself, therefore, under God's mighty hand, that he may lift you up in due time. Cast all your anxiety on him because he cares for you. Peter 5:6-7. Trust in him at all times. Oh, people, pour out your hearts to him, for God is our refuge. Psalms 62:8. Give thanks to all circumstance, for this is God's will for you in Jesus Christ. Galatians 5:18. All right, that was pretty incredible. So we did Friday, June 13th. No, June Friday the 13th. This is posted. That was the original quote-unquote day, May Friday the 13th. Psycho. So June 17th is the day I actually celebrate, which is the day that Leather Love, or I might change it up, I really don't know. I'm gonna call it Leather Love. I hope you get why I'm calling it like using leather, but it is what it is. I'm pretty sure there's a whole lot more questions you got for me now. So I'm gonna do June 17th and see what that says, and then I'll be out of here because I gotta go to work. Friday, get Friday with me. June. It's Friday. I was born on a Friday. Okay, June 17th. This one's long. Oof, Lord. I have read this. All right, June 17th. Learn to laugh at yourself more freely. Don't take yourself or your circumstances so seriously. Relax and know that I am God with you. When you desire my will above all else, life becomes much less threatening. Stop trying to monitor my responsibilities, things that are beyond your control. Find freedom in accepting the boundaries of your domain. Laughter lightens your load and lifts your heart into heavenly places. Your laughter rises to heaven and blends with angelic melodies of praise. Just as parents delight in the laughter of their children, so I delight in hearing my children laugh. I rejoice when you trust me enough to enjoy your life lightheartedly. Do not miss the joy of my presence by carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. Rather, take my yoke upon you and learn from me. My yoke is comfortable and pleasant. My burden is light and easily borne. A cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. Proverbs 17:22. She is clothed with strength and dignity, but she can laugh at the days to come. Proverbs 31:25. The virgin will be with child and will give birth to a son, and they will call him Emmanuel, which means God with us. Matthew 1:23. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am gentle, meek, and humble, and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. My yoke is wholesome, useful, good, not harsh, hard, sharp, or pressing, but comfortable, gracious, and pleasant. And my burden is light and easy to be borne. Matthew 11:29-30. All right. The only other thing on this list, and I guess we could save this for another day, is values. And I remember doing a test with my therapist, and she was talking about values. And no matter what words she gave me of like lists, words, every time I end up coming back to freedom. So I wrote down on 3, like I couldn't really think too hard, too fast, too long for the thought I had. So I just wrote down my values of right now, and not limited to, obviously, is freedom, parenting, and self-love. Happy Friday the 13th, 2025. Cali dreams, Cali dreams, Cali dreams.